YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant preseason analysis. This time is on the Milwaukee Bucks defeating the Miami Heat. This was a close one. This was a tough one for the Bucks to be able to win. No Giannis, but they also was missing Tyler Hero and guys like that on the other side of the court. But the Bucks was able to win this one by double figures, 103 to 93. The score looks way more distant than it actually was, and that was because the Bucks started off the game winning the first quarter 30 to 23. Miami was able to win that second quarter 26 to 21. They won the third quarter 22 to 17, and then they made a run to get the lead and stay in the game, but they eventually allowed the Bucks to play some defense and hit some shots from the perimeter in the paint. And the Bucks won the fourth quarter 35 to 22 to win the game. So they won it in the most important quarter, and you have to give the Bucks bench a lot of credit. They came in and kept the team afloat and kept the team going even defensively. And that's what Giannis is going to need if they're going to make it to the playoffs this year. They have a lot of guys that they are using and having on their roster right now. We'll see who make the final cut. And we'll see what starters is going to step up and what starters are just going to play okay to mediocre basketball. But for today, majority of the starters played well. The problem was that Kyle Kuzma, who played 17 minutes, still didn't play that well offensively. The only shot he got was like a jumping one-arm shot at the basket that he made, and that was about it because he went 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 1 from 3, and he didn't get to the free throw lines at all. The best thing he did today was get 8 rebounds. That was very good in those 17 minutes. He also got an assist and a turnover in the personal foul. He was a +2 and +- with 2 points. Miles Turner, he ended up playing 15 minutes. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He was 4 of 5 from the free throw line, so that worked. He just didn't grab any rebounds like he normally doesn't really do. The problem is he only got 2, and that was it by the end of the game. You got to get more than that. He also had 1 steal and 2 blocks. He brought his defense like he normally tries to do also. It worked out for, the time that he was out there. So we'll see against some better teams and some better matchups if he can continue to do that. 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a -2 and +- finished with 8. Gary Trent Jr., 13 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He got the most points for the starting lineup with 11. He also had 2 assists and 1 steal. He had a personal foul. He was a +5 and +-. He ended up knocking down the mid-range. He didn't take too many shots. Like I say, he only took 6, and they all was good looks, and he was able to get them to go. But you have to love the fact that he got to the free throw line a lot tonight and was able to convert there. Kevin Porter Jr., 15 minutes. He's going to have the ball a lot in his hands this season. He was 5 of 7 from the field, which was really, really good. And he was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He did have 4 assists and 2 rebounds, one of them being offensive, with a steal, a block, and a -7 and +-. He finished with 10. Him and Gary Trent were the only guys getting double figure in any statistical category for the starter, especially in points, because AJ Green knocked down 3 threes. That was all his shots, but he went 3 of 8 from there. He did play 17 minutes also. He did get 2 rebounds, but he had 3 personal fouls. He finished with 9, and he's just out there just to provide spacing, and that's it. If he can just shoot the 3 and just be ready every time he's open, you're happy with the result either way because he's usually taking good open looks like he did mainly tonight. Torian Prince, you can say, did the same. He just didn't shoot enough of them. 11 minutes, he was 1 of 1 from 3. That was his only field goals, but he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line, so he finished with 5 points, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. He was a -3 and +-. Bobby Portis, he didn't shoot the ball that well. He played 13 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field. He went 0 of 2 from 3, even though he had good looks. He did have 4 rebounds with 2 steals. He was a 1 personal foul guy today, and he was a -5 and +- with 2 points. Amir Coffey, 12 minutes. He was also 1 of 5 from the field. It was mainly because he went 1 of 4 from 3. No free throws for him, and he did get a rebound and a block by the time his night was over. He was a -5 and +- with 3 points. Pete Nance, 17 minutes, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 15 points, which led the entire team in scoring. Nobody probably really seen that coming, but preseason can be that way since they get more minutes than they would in a regular season. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. For him, he also ended up being a plus 14 and plus minus, which was really good to see because that was the highest on the team today, too. Chris Livingston, 8 minutes, 4-4 from the field, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive for him. He also did have one turnover. He was a plus 7 and plus minus with 8 points. Tyler Smith, he played 13 minutes, but he went 1 of 5 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. He also went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He got 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls. He's a plus 12 and plus minus. He finished with 3. Thanasis got on the court, but it was only for 5 minutes. He did get 1 rebound and the assist in those 5 minutes, but he also got a personal foul. He was a plus 6 and plus minus, no points. That's something that you want to see change in the future if he's going to play. Jericho Sims did play today, also 15 minutes for him, 0-1 from the field. He did shoot 0-2 from the free throw line, which sucked because he didn't score any points at all. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He ended up being a minus 2 and plus minus. Cole Anthony, 7 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field. He did go 0-2 from the 3-point line. And he also did get 1 assist and a steal with a personal foul. He was a plus 2 and plus minus with 2 points. Gary Harris got on the court. He couldn't make a shot, though, either. He went 0-4 from the field in his 12 minutes that he played. 0-3 from the 3-point line. He did get 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, a minus 4 and plus minus for him, 0 points. He has to make shots on his team, unless he's just not going to get any minutes, and he might get cut or waived, so he can't have games like he had tonight because Bouye played 15 minutes. He went 2 of 6 from the field. He was 1 of 2 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line, meaning that he ended up getting 4 points. He also had a game where he still got 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And he also had 1 block and a turnover. He was a plus 8 and plus minus. Like, if you go 2 of 6 and 0-1 from 3, that's a game where they probably want you to do a little bit more, even though he didn't play that bad offensively. Did have a nasty turnover, though. But you like the fact that he was able to get that block, too. So he got the assists, he got the rebounds, and he kept trying to find ways to put the ball in the basket. Just didn't work enough tonight. Cormac Ryan, 4 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field. It was a 3 that he took and missed. But he also went 4 of 4 from the free throw line with 1 rebound being offensive, and that was it for his night from the rebound perspective. 2 steals. He also had a personal foul. He was a plus 6 and plus minus. He finished with 7. Andre Jackson Jr., 13 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field. 5 rebounds. He also had 1 assist and 2 steals with a turnover and a personal foul. Well, I would say with a turnover and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 7 and plus minus with 2 points. And then Ryan Rollins, we knew he was going to probably try to come out there and make his presence be known, and he did a great job in those 16 minutes because he went 4 of 8, 2 of 4 from 3. No free throws taken, but he did get 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. He also had 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a plus 3 being in plus minus. He got in double figures with 10. He was really the only other guy that got double figures in any statistical category besides Pete Nance. And then Mark Sears, 2 minutes for him. He did score because he got to the free throw line and went 2 of 2. He also got a rebound and an assist. He was a plus 6 and plus minus. And the only guy that didn't play was Giannis Antetokounmpo on the team because he just got back from COVID and he just took a long trip to get back to where he can play basketball. You know, probably just some scrimmages, and he didn't get out and play in the actual game. The team did go 36 of 87, 41% from the field, 13 of 41, 31% from 3, 18 of 26, 50, well, I would say 69% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 24 assists, 15 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 23 personal fouls. And it was the only team that scored 100 points in this game. Because the Heat, they did let a lot of players play, but they didn't do enough. They starters did a lot of damage, and they had a couple key guys make a good impact off the bench. Nikola Jovic was one of them that tried to score a lot. 23 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds, 1 offensive out of that with 7 assists and 2 steals. 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 12 and plus minus with 9 points. He's starting to show that he can be a really, really good player for the Heat like they thought that he could be. And that's something that you have to be happy with so far with preseason. Andrew Wiggins, 16 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 1 personal foul, +4 and plus minus. He ended up having 7 points, which is about what you expect in the minutes that he played, even though he didn't make enough shots and he didn't really take a lot either. Bam Adebayo didn't really take none, which was crazy. 16 minutes for him. He was 1 of 3 from the field, but he did go 3 of 4 from the free throw line and had 5 points. He grabbed 7 rebounds, it was really good. He had 2 assists also with a block, but he had too many turnovers tonight with 5 and 2 personal fouls with a +4 and plus minus. You don't want to have the ball in Bam hands too much. He's not the greatest handler, not the greatest decision maker sometimes. You just want him doing the simple things, but he couldn't really do that much this game. They really wanted him to do a little bit more, take some time to get used to that, take some time to adjust to that. So we'll see how that works out as the season goes on. Norman Powell, 16 minutes. He was 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He led the team in scoring and was tied with Khalil Ware with 18 points for the entire team. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line also, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a +4 and plus minus. We'll see how he does with Tyler Hero in the same lineup with him, because they both like to handle the ball a little bit when they're trying to score to get to their spots and get to their shots. But he also showed that he can catch and shoot, which we knew he could do. He just has to be efficient at it like he was tonight. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 23 minutes. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I liked his shot selection today. He did also have 9 points total with 4 boards, 1 of them being offensive with 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. He was a +12 and plus minus. Precious Achua, 9 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a +7 and plus minus with 3 points. Myron Gardner, 25 minutes, 4 of 10 from the field, or 2 from 3, or 2 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, with 2 of them being offensive with a steal, a block, and a turnover. With the game on the line, he had fouled out because he finished with 6, -22 and plus minus with 8 points. Keishad Johnson, 25 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, or 1 from 3, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, with 2 of them being offensive with 5 assists. He did also have 5 turnovers. He was a -22 and plus minus. He ended up having 8 points, which was a good legit showing. You would just like him to shoot a lot better from the free throw line next time out. Khalil Ware, like I said, had a great game. 23 minutes, 7 of 15 from the field. Took some threes, went 50% on them, 2 of 4. He did finish a lot of the times in the paint, which was where you want him mostly to be scoring from. He was 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He did get a double-double with 13 rebounds with those 18 points, and 3 of his rebounds was offensive with a steal. No blocks, which was unfortunate for him today, but he also did have 4 turnovers. He's still trying to figure out how to catch the ball good and go straight up. It's not the easiest thing. Can be a little tricky, especially depending on how they give you the ball and how they pass it to you. But it happens. 2 personal fouls. He was a -21 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 8 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field, or 2 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He also had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He's a -6 and plus minus with 2 points. Ethan Thomas, 9 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 assist for him, 1 turnover. He was a -7 plus minus with 2 points. Trevor Keels didn't do much at all because he did play the most minutes on the team with 29, but he was 0 of 8 from the field and 0 of 4 from 3. 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists and 2 steals. So he found a way to impact the game to the best of his ability when the shot wasn't falling. But he also had 2 turnovers and 1 personal foul, and he finished with a -12 and plus minus. And then Jameer Young, 18 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3 with 2 of 2 shooting from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block. He did also be a -3 by the end of the game with 4 points. The other guys did not play coach's decision, although they was healthy. They shot 33 of 85, 38% from the field as a team, 8 of 28, 28% from 3, 19 of 28, 67% from the free throw line. They did get 60 rebounds that kept them in the game and gave them a chance to win it. They just couldn't make enough shots from the perimeter in the paint to be able to pull off the upset as the Bucks was winning, like I said, in the first quarter. 25 assists, 8 steals. They also had 4 blocks and 23 turnovers, which was way too many, and also 19 personal fouls. The Bucks played a good game. You know, they let the Heat get back in it. They the Heat make a game out of it, but the Bucks still found a way to play good enough to win the game. I liked it, their defense. I liked how touchy they were. I liked how they was playing in the passing lanes. I liked that they wasn't really trying to let the Heat get comfortable and run their sets and run their offense. They was really aggressive. That's what they're gonna have to be because the Bucks gonna have tough competition in the top of the East and in the West. So if they want to win games, they got to make things happen. They got to create opportunities for themselves, and it can't just be Giannis doing everything, Giannis doing this and Giannis doing that, and people just standing around. They need to play like they played today. They're stealing, they're reaching, they're going, they're bumping, they're knocking. They're not giving up anything easy, and you got to work for it. And that's the type of defense they're going to have to play if they want to pull off some upsets and get some wins that they shouldn't get. And that's what they will always tell you. Teamwork is the best way to beat a team. But when you have a player like Giannis that can take over games and dominate games, he just needs you to play your part, defend your position, get ready to cut, get ready to get out in transition, make your threes. They did all of the above tonight without him. They should look a lot more better with them. It's still going to take some time for them to figure some things out, and that's going to be the interesting part of watching the Bucks this year. But they have some guys that can knock down threes. They have some guys that can handle the ball like Cole Anthony and obviously Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent. And then they have guys that can, play off of each other, even like a Bobby Portis, that he can score in isolation or just score off catch and shoot or just opportunities where he can make something happen. It just don't have to be Giannis coming down trying to find a way to score each and every possession. He has guys that can do stuff. He has guys that can do things, and you have to give them the ability to do it. You have to let them do it. And I just hope Giannis does that, a lot this season. Like, let me have my teammates trust. Let me actually gain their trust too, so they can do their thing a little bit sometimes. I can do my thing a little bit sometimes, and we can still play off of each other. And that's how it should be. That's how it actually should go, because it's a team sport. We'll see how much of that they do this season, and we'll see if it actually works out for them. I mean, Dot Rivers, he's going to see this team more than any of us. And it's just about getting better and just getting smarter and just playing better together as much as they can as a unit. And the lineups, they have endless possibilities of what they can and can't do. We'll see which ones they go with and which ones they use the most to try to get as many wins as they can in the Heat. We still have a lot to see for them too. Like, they have a lot of talent when it comes to young, developing players, but they also have a lot of guys that they need, like Bam and Norman Powell to play, and Wiggins and Tyler to play at an all-star type of level. If they're going to be a playoff team this year, they need those guys to be 18-plus scoring type of guys every single night for this team to have a chance to win, and they just have to defend better. You can't give up the open threes. You can't give up transition. You can't turn the ball over as much as they did tonight if they're going to win games. And like I said, they do need to be a good three-point shooting team too. You have to shoot the three real well if you're going to have that knockout ability. You can always get in the ring with somebody. You got a fair chance. That's why you're in the ring with them, but you still got to get the win. If you ain't getting the win and you ain't trying hard enough to get it, the other person going to just take their time, pick you apart, and get the W, even if it's indecision. A win is a win. That's all that matters. So the Heat got to look at it that way. If we shoot threes better, we take care of the ball better, and we go attack the defense good, even if it's getting to the free throw line, we got a shot to beat majority of the teams in the league, and that's all you really got to do if you want to be a play-in / a playoff type team in the Eastern Conference. So they have the coach, they have the knowledge. Let's see if they can put that together themselves to be a playoff team again this season. So we'll see what happens. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. I will say I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA on the topics. I do breakdowns with rookies, legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. Plus, I got over 3,000 plus videos that's already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. Not only that, I do upload videos each and every day. So if you love basketball, you can't get enough, you want more and more and more of it, this will be the channel for you to get that fix and to fill that void with. All I can say is thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Thank y'all for continuing to come back. Thank y'all for doing whatever y'all can to help this channel continue to grow. And that's all I can ask my fans to do, and you guys do it. Thank y'all. I love y'all for that. And all I can say is I'm going for now. I got a lot of videos tonight because a lot of preseason games on today. Plus, I had to give y'all my award prediction. This is how the year going to be for me. I chose to do this. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to it. And all I can say is hopefully you guys are looking forward to the analysis too for the rest of the year and going into next year. So let's get it popping. Let's make things happen and let's have fun grinding and enjoying this beautiful game of basketball. Peace out. Y'all stay blessed up, and I'll see y'all hopefully later today with more analysis.